I thought this was gonna be like, you know, sand off-roading light, you know, for beginners, and this is like some deep ass sand.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing oh, everybody's singing oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. You got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old.
Alright, what's up everybody? Thanks for tuning in again. We have another good video for you today. Today we're going to take our new Jeep 392 on the sand in Carolina Beach. We're going to go down to Freeman Park. Got the whole family with us today. We got the dog in the back.
Nala.
Hey. Nala, what's up girl?
Come say hi.
We have a lot of fun. And yeah, the first thing we got to do, first order of business, we got to put the top back. Got to turn that sky top back. So if you have a Jeep and you have the sky top, you know that this is one of the best new features that Jeeps have. But all right, so we're gonna get going down there now. We're going to air down the tires and get on the beach. Let's do it.
Nala, you having
what
fun?
you doing, girl? You have fun?
Give us some gas.
I got the thing off. Can't give them all that yet.
Got the ticket.
Ready to go. Alright.
Nala's happy you're back.
Huh?
Nala's happy you're back.
Alright, I'm gonna air down because they did suggest that I air down. So we're gonna air down to probably 25 PSI.
Explain exactly what that is.
From about 30. Airing down is just letting air out of your tires, because when you let air out of your tires, the tires are more, they bubble out, so you get more surface area touching the ground. So when you're on slippery surfaces like mud or sand, you get more grip out of your tire because they're able to kind of spread over a larger surface area. So yeah, you want to have more grip when you're in the sand. She said it's pretty slippery out there.
Got it.
I'm not an experienced Jeep off-roader. I don't typically do this all the time. I will get some more gear, but for now I'm just going to use this pocket knife to let some air out of my tire. Alright, so I'm hopping in now to turn the car to accessory so I can view the tire pressure on the gauge cluster. So my car currently is at 40 PSI pretty much all around on the tires. I'm going to drop it to about, I think I'm going to go 30 PSI. I don't think I have to go that low. I'm going to take 10 PSI out of each tire just to make sure. I might go 25, but let's see. I'm going to start now. I'm going to use this little pocket knife here, let some air out of my tires. Take off the valve cap.
Feels like a lot of air.
I'm just gonna check it. Didn't even make it down. Takes a while. There's a lot of air in these kind of tires. I mean, they're huge.
So will you have to refill this air once you...
Yeah, so once we're done, we'll have to stop at a gas station and we'll refill. When you're driving on the road, you don't want to be low.
All right, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Let's see if this young kid can get in. He's probably pulling some shenanigans. Looks like he's 15. She said he's good to go.
Oh, you're blocking.
You punching this code, eh? Not telling you my code, get your own code. Alright, let's do this.
And we're off.
We are off. Alright, cool. So we just hit the sand, and we're going to show you what it's like to drive the Jeep 392 in the sand with the mud terrain, the Falcon Wild Peak mud terrain tires that can come on the Jeep from the factory. I can feel myself already slipping a little bit in the sand, which is pretty crazy. I know that when you ride in sand, you really are supposed to try to stay in the track of the person in front of you. I don't think that sounds very fun, so I don't know if we're going to do that, but that's what you're supposed to do so you don't kind of get stuck and slip. I kind of think the Jeep's going to be fine, but we'll see. Hopefully we don't get stuck out here. If we do, I don't really have a shovel or anything to help us out. Now
Definitely
it kind of feels like
feeling the movement.
you're riding on the water right now. Oh, now you watch your neck. But I'll tell you what it's like to drive the 392. I mean, so far, it's handling great. The suspension is eating up these bumps. We're kind of rocking and rolling a little bit, but I'm not getting jarred around. The tires seem to be getting pretty decent grip. The sand is pretty deep and slippery right here, but I don't feel like I'm having any trouble at all. And I feel like we're just cruising right along. You can see that this is all deep sand ruts, but we'll get a little bit. I'm sure we'll get into some deeper sand in a little bit. It's pretty slippery out here. There's a tow truck service that stands nearby waiting to tow people out, so hopefully that won't be us. Keep it posted. And yeah, hang tight and we'll Jeep a little bit. Out here in North Carolina. I thought this was going to be like, sand off-roading light, for beginners, and this is like some deep-ass sand. So, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I hope not. Man, this is deep. Holy shit. I can't knock it over. I mean, the Jeep's probably not getting stuck.
Yeah,
I'd be shocked if it got stuck out here. Like we got good ass tires on it. Oh man. I'm speaking too soon on that. How you doing there, Niles? You okay? Look
How
at
you
this.
doing, Nala?
We made it to the beach.
To
I mean,
the
if that 4Runner got out here, I think we should.
That's what I'm saying. We're fine. We can get sick.
Obviously, I'm learning here, messing around with my Jeep. I was riding around. I don't think I need the lockers, obviously. They're not rock crawling, but I decided to try the paddle shifters because I was feeling like I didn't have a lot of traction. I didn't put it in forward low because I just don't think I need it in this environment. At least I don't think I should, but I'm not proven wrong. I put the paddle shifters in the first gear just to get a little bit more, torque and be able to go in, and it really made a big difference in like how I feel in terms of being able to control the Jeep in the sand. I feel like I already have a lot more control. I don't feel like I'm sliding around as much. There's obviously more torque available because I think the Jeep was just riding in like second gear thinking I was cruising down the highway. So maybe I should even put it in Off-Road Plus and see what that does. That turns traction control. Oh wow, I mean that did a big difference. I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't feel
obviously
quite
I
the
should
same.
do these things, but it's fun to try it. I wanted to see if the Jeep was able to do it on its own, which I think it totally could do it on its own. But this is fun. Wow, I think Off-Road Plus definitely made a big difference.
It's feeling totally
I'm gonna try to put it
different.
in the 4-high part-time.
Alright, so what'd you put it in now?
I put it in the 4-high part-time, which is different from 4-high auto. 4-high part-time is, I think you have power to all 4 wheels, instead of 4-high auto is more like an all-wheel drive system where it shifts power around. This is just, I have 4-wheel drive on the whole time. And I also have like way more control now too. So it's been really interesting kind of gradually stepping up the capabilities of the Jeep in the sand. Now we made it out here in the basic capabilities, but as I turn on the things that the Jeep gives you, the tools that the Jeep gives you to make off-roading easier, you definitely notice a difference in the ease of use and the drivability in the sand. So yeah, I think I just thought this course was gonna be a lot easier than it was, and it's actually pretty deep, challenging sand. So yeah, glad we're doing that. What do you think, Nala? She looks like she's having a good time. I know we are. I can kind of drive through the sand here and get out of the track just for fun. How you doing, Nala? My dog tends to get sick when I take her off-roading, so I'm trying to work her up to it. But so I'm trying to take it a little easy for her. Hopefully you don't get sick, baby.
She'll get to run on the beach
She
in a
does have
minute.
a good time. Yeah, she loves it. Oh, the beach gets a little tight up there. Oh, man. I mean, look, if those people made it all the way up there, I don't know why we can't, right?
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing oh, everybody's singing oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. Got nothing
What kind of car was out here?
I think it's a Honda Pilot. I just can't believe that they made it all the way out here with those tires and mud terrains. That's crazy. Hard. It's funny, as you're out here, you realize like the paddle shifters are actually really convenient. Like I needed it to stay in first gear. I can stay in 4 high, and I just need the car to stay in first gear. So these paddle shifters make it super easy to just make sure that I stay in first gear without having to use my stick shifter over here. Because that's how most Jeeps always were. And this is the only Jeep that has the paddle, so I will say that I'm actually using these quite a bit. And then I go between first and second gear, and it's actually just been a really great solution. So yeah, really glad they did that. So us noobs out here just got lapped by this Rubicon that had pretty big 35s on it and was just kind of ripping. It was an old lady, which was great. She was really friendly. But yeah, it's something you get used to. I've realized like as we're out here more and more, I mean, you start to feel more and more comfortable and you have more and more fun. But at first, it's always you're a little bit skeptical. You don't want to get stuck out here, obviously. So yeah, just take it easy and you'll figure it out. Nah, we're good. See, yeah, like, we're good. It's funny because you will sink a little bit in the sand.
And we got the whole beach to ourselves.
2 days at the beach, Nala. These people look just like
Yeah, you were getting.
Nala, though. You know, I just don't want to go around in the
I
back.
know. Yep.
All right, so all in all, it's been a super fun day out here at the beach with the Jeep. This 392 is incredibly capable. The engine is super, super powerful, has plenty of torque in the sand. It did get easier throughout the day as I got used to driving. I will say that this Jeep can definitely take on way more than what we just put it through. At first, we felt a little uneasy, but once you get the hang of it, I mean, you realize this thing is not struggling out here at all. You can do plenty with this. The motor has a ton of low end torque, so when you're in those deep sand ruts, it's really easy to pull yourself right out of those ruts. And yeah, it's just a ton of fun. And obviously, having the sky top and everything open at the beach and using the tailgate, it's just an awesome vehicle to have out here for the day. Very excited to do more of this with my family. And yeah, we'll keep documenting for you guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. It helps me make more of these. But yeah, until next time, we'll talk to you later. Peace.